today we're talking about something a little bit TMI. What style of hairdo are you gonna give your lady for the big day? AKA, what to do with your pubic hair before your birth experience. Need to know information for women who are next up at bat. And so I'm happy to talk about it with you. I have very little shame. It's like, now of course the way you plan to style your pubic hair for your labor and birth experience is entirely up to you. It is number one, as always, about your comfort and whatever is gonna make you able to relax into the experience the most. So today I'm gonna talk about the 3 different kind of styles that you can have your pubic hair in, the pros and cons to each one. The first style is waxed or shaved. The bonus to being waxed or shaved is that might be like a little bit of a sexier or a sassier kind of look. And also, if you're used to that, it might feel cleaner for you. And the downfall to shaving your pubic hair is actually that this is not a sassy, sexy experience really. And that hair has a function, it has a job. By shaving it, we actually increase the risk for infection because that hair, the purpose of the hair is to keep the bad bacteria out. It's a protective mechanism. And so if we shave it, then the skin there in that relatively vulnerable area during that time has lots more free exposed surface area for the bad bacteria to cling to. And so that increases the risk of infection in vaginal birth as well as cesarean. And so for that reason, shaving or waxing your pubic hair even after 36 weeks is not recommended any longer. Though back in the day, they used to actually shave your perineum for you, whether you liked it or not, before you gave birth. So tides have really turned, ideas have really shifted, and now it's actually not recommended. Also, regrowth. Just saying. In the days postpartum, the last thing I want to be doing is regrowing pubic hair. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Not fun. Or you could go to the complete opposite end of the spectrum and go completely au naturel. The bonus to this style is that there is no work to do. We're leaving the style the way it is naturally intended. And that leaves all kinds of extra spare time for you to focus on actual labor preparation, like how to get through contractions and how to push properly and things like that, like we discuss over in the Love Your Labor program. And by having the hair just naturally intact, you automatically get that extra layer of protection from the infection-causing bacteria. And the downfall, well, there really isn't a downfall to this style as long as you're comfortable with it. Because the medical team, it is no bother to them at all. They don't give a hoot what you've got going on with your pubic hair at all. Any midwife or OB or nurse or doula or anyone who is professionally attending your birth, they have all seen it all. And so it's a wash. It does not matter what your pubic hair looks like to them. So as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, that's all that matters. And even though you might feel like you wouldn't be comfortable in your own skin, trust me on this. Modesty. Modesty. Where's my modesty? Thought I had it here somewhere. Modesty. All modesty that you have before your labor goes away during your labor. And that's for the very good reason, because your body wants you to be able to relax and not feel self-conscious. So your pubic hair situation is the last thing on your mind as well. So the third option would be a happy medium between the two. I'm a Libra. I love a compromise. And so this would be, the style would be something like trimmed or shaped, like a bikini style. The bonus to this style is that it's nice and neat and you can feel confident about it, but also the hair follicles are intact, the hairs are still present, and so it's a little bit of the best of both worlds there. And no regrowth. The only real downfall to this style is good luck shaping and trimming an area you can't see or maybe even reach. So you'll definitely need some assistance, probably from your partner. So guys, that is all I have for you today on pubic hair styles and which to choose for your personal labor and birth experience. And so I hope that that helped if you were nervous or a little bit self-conscious about it at all, that helped you to relax and realize you don't need to be even thinking about this really overly at all. In that moment, there's just way bigger things to concentrate on. I want you to birth boldly and love your labor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Brown Roots Baby Talk.